Well, morning folks, and welcome to day 5 of our 28-day spring cleanup. And I guess today's theme is all about finding the joy. So day 5 in our book is Nature is full of miracles and you are nature's greatest miracle. So miracle or miracles is our key word today. So what I'd like you to do actually when we're finished here is to add in all the things that you think are miraculous. Now, what is a miracle? What is it? Well, if you've got time, you might want to read this book. It's called A Course in Miracles. It is pretty thick, pretty chunky. It took me about 2 years to get through it. And funny enough, on probably the first page is probably the best description of what miracles are. And it says miracles occur naturally as expressions of love. Now we've kind of identified that love is about finding a balance between the lover and the beloved, between someone and something, or something and someone, or someone and someone else, or something and something else. And I guess miracles are things that could be relatively small or relatively huge that kind of almost defy logic, or they defy the natural physical world. But actually, in defying the natural physical world, they are the natural physical world. So something as wonderful as life itself, as something as small as a flower coming into bloom, these are all miracles, these are all miraculous. And when you're able to see the magic in what we consider the mundane, well then that's when you can feel the joy for it. And that's what today's all about, is about looking in a conscious way, or bringing into our conscious field, things that are joyful. So joys are acts or expressions of the highest feelings. So the highest feeling is that of love. Okay, so when you're feeling that love, when you feel the joy that you're able to express in a happy way, then that's giving you a higher state of awareness. So today's challenge, or today's exercise rather, I keep using that word challenge, but today's exercise is to write out miracles that you see, or things that make you marvel, or you see the wonder of. So I marvel at the miracle of da 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 da, and then thank you, because remember we're trying to wrap things up with this notion of gratitude, because what we think about we bring about. If we're thinking about joy, if we're thinking about things to be grateful for, we're going to bring more of that into our life. So these are all ways to get into a good habit of seeing, of feeling, of being in a better state. So stop right now. You can hit the pause button if you want, or you can carry on listening and do this afterwards, but look out the window, look around the room, maybe go back over the previous day and write out 10 things that you marvel at. That's 5. 10 things that you marvel at that bring out a sense of wonder, of joy, that you can feel and you can see in your environment around you. So I'm going to start off. I marvel at the miracle of modern technology that allows me to talk into my iPad and record it, and then that I can send onto the page that you're now looking on. Now, if that's something outside of myself, I need to turn it around and marvel at me, marvel at myself. So this is where you get to spend a little bit of time thinking about how brilliant you are and writing it down. And do that right now. Think of 10 things that is miraculous about you. Your way of thinking, your way of interacting. Maybe the job you do it really well. And write out, I marvel at myself and the ability I have. Because you've got to self-love, you've got to self-appreciate. Because you are nature's greatest miracle. There's no one else like you. There's one thing, or probably several things, that you can do better than anybody else. And that could be in your working world, it could be in your social world, it could be in your friendship group, it could be in your family setting. So write out 10 things that you are really grateful for about yourself in a miraculous sense. So write out, I am nature's greatest miracle because da, 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 da. And then wrap it up with a thank you, thank you, thank you. And then look at your blessings. Go through your blessings. Look at your habits. Are they starting to change yet? Day 5. We're making a real conscious effort to change some of our habits, and little by little that's going to seep into our subconscious until we get there. Alright folks, well, have a good day. Marvel at the wonders and the miracles that are around you. Greet everybody you come across with a silent blessing or a vocal blessing, and live long and prosper if you want. And I'll catch up with you later. Take it easy.